Touching sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, golden, I'll follow only golden, 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 golden things. Mountain laurel high fives for miles in spring. Rainbow trout and a hummingbird wing. Golden, I'll follow only golden, golden, golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything.
Never gets old. It is so hot, so humid. My camera, you can see, is so foggy. You guys, I just did a workout and my makeup held up so well. I am headed to the grocery store, obviously, because where else do I go? I'm actually lying. Last night we went to the ALANIS concert, Colin and I. You guys, I just talked about this in my, I'm so upset. Okay. First things first, I left my lip gloss in here and it is so hot, it's like melted, but it's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna get her some air. Actually, I should keep her right here to get like some serious fresh air. Yeah. Oh, I'm so upset. You guys, it's so hot out. What does this say? 96 degrees, but it feels so good. I never take the sun for granted. So Colin and I went to ALANIS last night. And I have never, these are so crooked, I have never been more starstruck in my life. Like, I have gone to so many concerts. I love music. I've always loved music. I have never been more just floored, honored. My breath was taken away. I had chills. I could have probably started to cry. And I know that sounds annoying, but there's something about her energy and her presence, who she is. She's so different. She's so different. She's so special. We're gonna drive and talk safely, obviously. I was so inspired. Like, I don't know about you, but do you ever get, is it just me? You can see my whole car. Just get so freaking inspired by artists, like creatives. This was her 20th anniversary Jagged Little Pill tour. The energy of the room, just people obviously being able to be out together, supporting live music. She's so talented. Like, even like just the way she was belting out these songs and like the note, like it just was the most beautiful thing I've ever experienced. And Colin was so funny because I love Kanye West. I think he is so talented. He's such an artist. I think he's a creative genius. I think that he is just too brilliant to be a human being. I just really like, and I went to go see him when I was 7 months pregnant with Mannix. And hold on, let me make this turn. When I was 7 months pregnant with Mannix, and it was which was it? What was the tour? Oh, Life of Pablo. And he was like raised on that like floating stage that he had. And we had like nosebleed seats, but my friend Sarah and I, we just walked down to like the almost floor. So the floor seats had no floor. It was like just standing. And So we went to like just before standing, and when I tell you it was just like one of the greatest things ever, you couldn't even really see him. This was the year that Kim got robbed in Paris, because a couple shows after that he had to like leave a show that he was at to go be with her. And it was just such an incredible show. But like, I feel like, well, obviously Kanye is not Hollywood anymore, but Alanis is not Hollywood. I'm sure at some point she is, but that's not like the energy she gave off. And her fans are just like so cool too. So it just was like, I'm going on minute 4 talking about this, but it was the highlight of my life. Like, I used to play her at the studio like once a class. She was wearing, last thing, okay, and then I'm done. She's so iconic. Like, she was wearing the dopest outfit. She had on like these flare jeans. Like, I couldn't tell what her shoes were, because I just was like, could not stop staring at her face. Like, she had these like flare baggy jeans on with like a big shirt, and like her hair's like super blonde, like platinum blonde, super long middle part, like mermaid hair, like braid vibe, like gorgeous like she just was like so effing cool. Like, hold on, I'm turning. Oh, oh, oh. And isn't it ironic, don't you think? A little too ironic. The only thing that I would say, but she's a human being, so like this is, I can't imagine how hard it is, especially when you're not feeling it, and like the day and age. And she didn't talk. I've never been to a concert one time in my life where like she never talked. Like, I did go to the bathroom once, so maybe it was that time, but when I was there, and I don't think that it happened, she did not say like anything. Like, oh my god, just like, thank you for being here, and then went to the next song. Like, nothing like, hey guys, this year's been so crazy, I'm so excited to be like live music. Like the opener was like, thank you for supporting live music. And you don't have to say thank you, but just, I like wanted to hear her. And I don't know, maybe she's super shy, but they did an amazing job. It was really gorgeous, and she's probably deathly afraid to say anything, because you can't say the right thing nowadays, when really the right thing is how you feel. Everybody has the right to what they believe in and their own opinion, and people just don't give you that anymore. People don't allow you to feel differently than them anymore, and so she probably was scared, and I definitely don't blame her. Oops, sorry, the lighting's gonna be in and out. Anyway, so I have to run to Sprouts. I just did a workout. I filmed my makeup routine, or my skincare and makeup routine favorites, and then I did a quick workout on my SoulCycle bike, and it was okay. This instructor used to be my like greatest inspiration. I'm not gonna say who it is, but she, sorry, let me put this down. Oops, Colin's glasses, bye bye. She used to be my greatest inspiration. When I first went to New York, I took SoulCycle for the first time. I remember I was like a schoolgirl, or I was like going to like my first day of school, and my mom was like standing outside. It was in Tribeca, and I was like, oh my god, like taking pictures, and I was like, Mom, stop. And I went, and this woman just like has this, and I'm like such an energy person, and she had this like incredible energy, so good at what she does. She's been doing it for decades, and just the energy of the classroom and the people that were there, and her music, and I just loved the vibe of her class. And I actually went and bought like a shirt after. I'm so sorry, this is the worst lighting of my life, but I want to talk to you guys. I need to talk to you guys. So she was like, I went up to buy like a shirt after class, And the front desk girl was so nice, and I was like, I'm from Buffalo, and she was like, oh my god, my friend is in Buffalo, and I was like, she's like, how do you like Lori's class? I'm like, I've never been so blown away. Like, I just was, and she's like, do you want to meet her? And I was like, sure. So she like introduces me to her, and she's like, oh, so like, where are you from? Like, where do you ride at? And I was like, oh, I actually am opening up a cycling studio. You know, we're nothing, like we only have 10 bikes because I started off with 10 bikes. And she was like, okay, but what's it called? And I was like, Vibe. And she was like, oh, cool. Like, get the picture. And then like we took a picture together. I used to have it on my Instagram, but I took it off because I'm just like reborn now and I don't have time for that shit. And she was like, okay, bye. Like, just so rude. And I still like loved her. I need to move up. I still like loved her and looked up to her for many, many years. And I really did look up to just the brand in general. And I went 2 other times. I took specific trips to New York just to ride SoulCycle and just like refill my energy, because I always felt like they were the best of the best. The SoulCycle here in Tampa has some really incredible instructors. Candy is phenomenal. She's such a strong rider. She's not like, you're not just running, like it's not just fast paced the whole time, like you're really building up strength. Just the way that she carries herself, her music is so good, her riders are always really strong. But obviously since I got the bike, I don't in like December I don't go as much anymore. So I'll like pop into Union 3 when I can, which is really difficult with Colin's schedule. But anyways, so yeah, she just was like really rude. So now I get to take her on the app, and I like get mad at myself when I take her because she's just like, she's really rude. Like, there's like new instructor or new riders in her class, and she's like calling them out the whole time and like telling them to stand up, and like obviously people who are like SoulCycle is, rhythm riding is very, very intense. It's a skill that you have to put a lot of effort into and a lot of practice, and it's just a lot, and it's something that it takes a long time, right? Or like, I don't know, she's just very. And then the other day when I took her class, and here I am doing it, continuing to do it, she was like telling a rider who must work there or ride a long time, like, thanks for saving this class, like just being really, really rude. And I'm like, get off your high horse, honey. Like, if you, especially because I feel like Soul was never that, like, that's not what their brand is about. She just, I don't know. And people have bad, whatever, I'm ranting. But anyway, so I took a class, and now I'm gonna run to the grocery store and get a few things. We are heading to Orlando on Tuesday. We're gonna go to Universal. My mom had a trip planned with one of my best childhood friends and my goddaughter. They were coming here. My mom planned a trip, but like, I didn't know what life was like for the last year for us, and you know what Colin's shift was gonna be. And now that everything is settled, we decided last minute that the boys and I and my dad are going to go with my mom and meet my friend and my goddaughter. So it's only about 2 hours from our house, which is nothing. So we're gonna pack the boys up, and I'm like, you know what? We don't like have any commitments right now, and I think it's so cool. Obviously it really stinks that Colin won't be able to go with us, but we always have Disney to go to, and we'll kind of see. It's a big trip for the boys, you know, and hopefully it's great. They have Jurassic Park, which Mannix is obsessed with dinosaurs, so I'm really excited for that. And then kind of see like what else they have. And Jameson will just be there for the snacks. So almost literally said, Alexa, play Alanis. Oof, this is so hard. Like, what do I want to listen to? Oh, All I Really Want by Alanis. Do it. You won't be sorry.
Do I stress you out? sing inside out and you say how appropriate.
Last thing I need, last thing about ALANIS, I swear. Like, I can't even imagine being like, I don't like her. Like, I just don't. Like, because I just don't know. But again, we're all different. She legit, I didn't know that she plays the harmonica. So like, I was like literally pooping my pants. I was like, she is like belting these unimaginable, like God gift talented, like these like just insane. I'm so sorry for that. Insane, like like the most beautiful sounds to ever come from the body. Like, it just was like, and she was like, her mannerisms were just like, it was magic. It was magical. But she was playing, she's the one that plays a harmonica. Like, what? Huh? So she's like playing the harmonica and then just belting out this, like, seconds later, I'm like, and just that harmonica, it just gets me. It gets me. Okay, bye.